Justin, I love you so much. I love that since day one, I have been able to be completely transparent with you through every stage of our relationship. I never felt like I had to hold back or hide how far along my feelings were, because you always made me feel comfortable enough to express them. I appreciate that you didn't hold back either. You showed me how you felt and continue to show me how you feel 100% of the time. I remember the moment I knew I loved you. I was at the Guinness Brewery in Ireland on an escalator behind two couples. I remember missing you so much. I knew that at that moment I never wanted to go on another adventure without you, and I wanted you in my life forever. When asked for one word that I wanted to manifest for our first year of marriage, I said respect. I chose respect because it means more than just love, honesty, and faith. So my vow is this: I will continue to respect you for the rest of our lives. I respect your thoughts and ideas. I respect our differences. I respect our disagreements. I respect you enough to never give up on us. No matter how hard life gets, I will stand by your side.
It was the day my life changed forever. I met my best friend, the person I would spend the rest of my life with. Allison, you are the most kind, caring, and loving person. When you went on vacation, those were the longest 2 weeks of my life. We were only a few months in, but that's the moment that I realized I was falling in love with you. I have been falling in love with you more each day ever since then, and I will continue to fall in love with you more and more every single day for the rest of my life. I love you, Allison May McHerron.
Welcome, family, friends, and loved ones. We gather here today to celebrate the wedding of Justin and Allison. You have come here to share in this formal commitment they make to one another, to offer your love and support in this union, and to allow Justin and Allison to start their married life together, surrounded by the people dearest and most important to them. So welcome one and all who have traveled from near and far. Justin and Allison, thank you for your presence here today, and now ask for your blessing, encouragement, and lifelong support for their decision to be married. Who gives this woman away to be married?
Her family and I.
Please be seated. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure in the human relationship. No ceremony can create your marriage, only you two can do that. Through love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, helping and supporting, and believing in each other, through tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive, learning to appreciate your differences, and by learning to make the important things matter and to let go of the rest. What this ceremony can do is witness and affirm the choice you make to stand together as lifelong partners. In Mark chapter 10, Jesus speaks of marriage. But at the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. For this reason, a man will leave his mother and father and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate. Too often, we fall victim to a cultural expectation of marriage that far exceeds anything God ever created it to be. We expect our spouse to give us only what Christ can give us. We set them up for undoubted failure. Marriage is about happiness, oneness, and procreation, but ultimately, it's about God. God created marriage to give us the loving image of Christ's love for the church. It's why the Bible says, "Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church. And wives, submit to your husbands as the church submits to Christ." Marriage is ultimately a spiritual endeavor, and without Christ's help, every step along the way, we will surely fail. If you pursue marriage solely as a means to be happy, you will be disappointed. But if you approach marriage with the idea it's more about making you holy than making you happy, you'll discover the true meaning of marriage. It will humble you by showcasing your faults, your selfish tendencies, and the little parts of you that you can hide from the rest of the world, but you will be unable to hide from your spouse. As you struggle as two sinful humans trying to make your marriage work, you will continually realize your dependence on God for your success. Invite God into your marriage. Invite Him to change you, not your spouse, to change you into the husband or wife that you need to be. You will begin to become a better husband and a better wife. You will look more like Jesus, and in this process, you will discover a deeper joy and purpose that you have been searching for all along. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your marriage deserves. When frustration and turmoil attack your marriage, as they do in every relationship at one time or another, focus on what is right between you, not only what seems wrong. This way, when clouds of trouble hide the sun in your lives, and you lose sight of it for just a moment, you can remember that the sun is still there and will bring you through. If you take responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be filled with blessings and joy. May His favor be upon you for 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, and their children, and their children. I rejoice with you too as you begin your beautiful journey together. Justin and Allison have decided to attest their love with the filling of a jar of unity sand. Each jar of sand exemplifies them as individuals and their parents as two separate families. But once joined together as one, can never be separated again. Justin, as you place the ring on Allison's finger, repeat after me. I, Justin,
I, Justin,
take you, Allison,
take you, Allison,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
be my lawfully wedded wife,
my constant friend,
my constant friend,
my faithful partner,
my faithful partner,
and my love from this day forward.
and my love from this day forward.
In the presence of God,
In the presence of God,
our family and friends,
our family and friends,
I offer you my solemn vow
I offer you my solemn vow
to be your faithful partner
to be your faithful partner
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
in life as well as in death.
in life as well as in death.
I promise to love you unconditionally,
I promise to love you unconditionally,
to honor and respect you,
to honor and respect you,
to
laugh and to cry with
and to cherish you both in this life and in the next.
you, to cherish you in this, both in this life and the next.
Repeat after me. I, Allison,
I, Allison,
take you, Justin,
take you, Justin,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
my constant friend,
my constant friend,
my faithful partner,
my faithful partner,
and my love from this day forward.
and my love from this day forward.
In the presence of God,
In the presence of God,
our family and friends,
our family and friends,
I offer you my solemn vow
I offer you my solemn vow
to be your faithful partner
to be your faithful partner
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in
joy and in sorrow,
life,
in life as well as in death.
I promise to love you unconditionally,
I promise to love you unconditionally,
to laugh and cry with you,
to laugh and cry with you,
and to cherish you both in this life and in the next.
to cherish you both in this life and the next.
You guys join hands. What you are. Good job. Do you, Justin Allen Mahurin, take Allison to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Do you, Allison May Johnson, take Justin to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
By the power vested in me of the Universal Life Church and the great state of Oklahoma, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Justin, you may kiss your bride. All right, you guys face the crowd, get your bouquet. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my greatest pleasure and honor to be the first to introduce you the newly married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Justin and Allison Mahurin.
Justin, I don't think you could have found a better person to spend your life with than Allison. You guys, I'm happy for you. Justin has always been such a loving person. A person I'm glad to call a friend and a person I'm glad to call a brother. You guys are a perfect match, and I wish you guys a lifetime of love and happiness. And so I would say cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Mahurin.
I don't think anyone in this room is happier than Allison and Justin today. Allison, I think you can agree you finally found your can't eat, can't sleep, reach for the stars, over